It says alive. There we go. Hey,
Peace and love, honey. What's up?
what's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay,
Hold
perfect,
on.
perfect.
There we go. That's better.
We're
Hey,
twins.
Ethan. Hold on 1 second. Let me just do one thing. Let's see. Trying to add the moderator. There we go. All right.
Or no
We
mind.
baby.
Yes, key. Oh, there we go.
Can you see
Okay,
me?
okay. Yes, I can see you. You can see me.
Uh, yeah, we good. Peace, peace.
Perfect. Peace
So
and
thank
love.
you. Thank you for
Yes.
joining me today. So thanks to everyone for joining Get Rooted Wednesdays, where we collaborate with other entrepreneurs, business owners to talk all things life, the ups and downs, the lessons, the blessings, all everything. So my name is Janae, and I am the co-owner of Rooted Delights. Rooted Delights started as a vegan cheese oat milk vegan cheese business, and we were distributing our vegan cheese in different restaurants and grocery stores all over the East Coast. But when the pandemic hit, the world stopped, so it kind of forced us to pivot our entire business. So now we are into the digital world. We're holding space there. So think digital cookbooks where we teach you how to make your own vegan cheese, webinars, cooking demos, cooking classes, and all those things. So thanks for joining me, and thanks for staying with us as we pivot the business. And I'm excited to have my girl with me today. So introduce yourself. Who are you? Who is Breanna?
Yes, 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 yes. Peace and love, everybody. What's up? It's your girl Bree checking in. So yes, first off, thanks for having me, Nay, here on your platform today. I'm super excited for us to get into our conversation.
Yes.
If you didn't know, well now you know. I'm Breanna Jones, the owner of Global Glamor, which is a beauty business that specializes in professional makeup artistry, as well as skincare. And yeah, and that's pretty much. Oh, I'm based here in Atlanta. So yeah, that's who we are. That's what we do. I kept it kind of simple. Forgive me, Nate, because it's like raining
Yeah.
and like my mood. I'm on high vibrations, but I'm also kind of like calm. Like I'm in
Yeah.
a chill mood. Chill mode. I'm not giving y'all the extra professional.
No,
But yeah,
you're.
that's my pitch.
No, this is perfect. I'm gonna warm you up. I'm gonna ask you some questions. We can kind of dive in. So you're based in Atlanta. So exactly are you doing out there? I know you're a makeup artist. She is a celebrity makeup artist as well. She don't like to hype her up, so I'm gonna hype her up. So how did you get into that industry? Like, how did you get into makeup? How did you start working with celebrities? Like, how did that come about?
Yeah, so pretty much makeup found me. Like
Mm-hmm.
I tell people all the time, like it's therapeutic. I've been doing beauty before it became like a trend with, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube and all of those things. But ever since I was, a youngin', like I used to play in my grandmother's like wig and makeup when she'll leave the house. And then like when I got in high school, I had, my cousins and friends around me who would like host like fashion shows, and they
Mm-hmm.
saw that I was, I was like model material and I was good at makeup. So they pretty much like nurtured me way early. Like I was doing photo shoots in like middle school before,
Mm-hmm.
and video shoots and fashion shows way before I even came to Atlanta. So I feel like, over time I was planting seeds and the industry pretty much just found me. But yeah, I've been doing makeup since like 2000 and like 9, 10,
Oh wow.
and it just started out just therapeutic, like taking pictures, posting on Instagram, and then next thing you know, people were like, "Yo, like, you do this? I need this done for this event," and I'm like, "Wait, people get paid for this?"
Mm-hmm.
So I started taking a little bit more serious in high school, then of course throughout college, and then during my college career, I was like, "Yo, I have to go where makeup or beauty business is respected a little bit more, and there's more of a demand." So that's why I came to Atlanta, and I was like, yo, it's an industry out here for you to work like on music videos and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of
Let's
like
go.
summarizing a little bit. So I just started like sending emails to people like
Yeah.
casting directors, and
Yeah.
I was just out in the field, like going to different events, like
Yeah.
just networking, really just doing that groundwork. I mean, I know everyone is into the digital world nowadays, which is still great. That's beneficial. But I think to me, my style is still a little bit more traditional, which is
Yeah.
like putting a face with the name, letting people feel my energy. Cause at the
Yeah.
end of the day, people gonna buy into you regardless of
That's
what you sell. So,
right.
yeah, that's kind of like how it started. Got a lot of rejections, still get rejections,
Yeah.
but I persevere. So yeah.
How do you handle that? Because I know when we started, oh my God, I'll never forget. We went to this restaurant and I just knew that they was going to like start purchasing our product. And they were just like, no, like, no. Like I went home crying. I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? I don't want to do this no more. Like people don't like our product. Like we work so hard. But over time, like you said, you persevere and you learn to kind of like pivot. You know what I'm saying? And that makes you grow. Like how has that been with you? With those rejections and with those having to move forward.
Yeah. I never forget. Like I was like, when I came to Clayton State University, I was like, yo, like, not only do the girls on campus have to know who I am and what I do, but I was like, I gotta get out like in the community. So I started going to strip clubs. Like people don't even know
Mm,
I used to work in a strip club, and I went to a
mm-hmm,
few of them, and I'll never forget. They was like, no, 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 and I used to come home and like cry. So this one house mom, she gave me a chance. She was like, come on, just come through, like just set your station up, the girls are sitting in your chair. So that kind, being in that environment leaves you kind of in a realm of like, entertainment, because that is entertainment. So um and then like during that time, I was still sending like emails to like directors and
mm-hmm.
casting agencies, and like I was sending out just like a ton of emails and wouldn't hear nothing, like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So to be honest, what really got my journey started, it was three women. The lady in the gentleman's club, a
Mm-hmm.
casting director, and a producer. Those three women saw my grind, my drive, and like I started with them when I was doing stuff for free, like
Mm-hmm.
free or doing it for like $25, $30.
Mm-hmm.
And but over time you build your network through those people, you build your network outside of those people, and honestly just keep going, like just really just marketing yourself and just always be in front of people.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still a challenge. Like, most people outside looking in think I'm doing like this amazing job, which I am. I'm gonna give myself
Yeah.
credit. But there's still other levels, there's still other things that I want to do, like so much more I want to do outside of just, oh, I'm just painting faces. Like I want
Yeah.
to go from self-employed to being a business owner to an
Yes.
investor, like really
Yes.
monopolizing the entire beauty industry. So
That's right. And that comes with like experience, but that comes from like building relationships too, I feel too. Like getting in those right rooms where you can go from, like you said, painting faces to now hosting courses or master classes on doing it, where you
right,
don't have to be as hands on, but you built the team around you to kind of help,
exactly.
dive. Is that something that you're interested in doing, like with your business? Like, are you looking into pivoting into a way where you can monetize, of course, but not spread yourself so thin as well?
Exactly. So yeah, that's currently what Global Glamour is in the process
Mm-hmm.
of going and transitioning, like duplicating myself, not just put myself in position for people to work in, set, on these TV films or movies or anything like that, but to send, be able to be that source where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, Bree, do you know another hair and makeup artist? We need them over here, but I'm over there. You know what I'm saying? Or like you said, starting up classes, like teaching more classes where I don't have to be in front of the room, whether it's online, because I taught classes during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, like just really just duplicate myself. I also want to host like beauty events. Like
Yeah.
I want to be the go-to for like that's really where my heart is. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. Like I love makeup, but now I'm like, I want to tap into something like more with beauty. And I'm just like, there it is. I sorry, had pause. I love being around
Also,
people. I love music. I love gathering. I love food. And I'm like, yo, events are next. Events are next. So
it's a move
yeah,
because
I'm excited. Like we about to expand. We're growing.
you just went to an event out there in Atlanta, right? It was
Yeah.
Cecily out there. She has a Like
Oh
a
yeah, that was like a raw event. Yep, that was like a raw event. Then I also just attended, or like a raw vegan plant-based event. That was dope. You know, I live in like two different worlds, because
yeah.
it's like I have this community. I guess each community for, different occasions or whatever. But it's like I have the beauty industry and entertainment industry, which is like totally different. But there's still people who have like a plant-based lifestyle. But then
Hmm.
it's like you have this whole spiritual, like I feel like that's the silly,
Yeah.
kind of us, our vibes, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But then I have like this, okay, we're might be in the club, or we
Yeah.
might be on set. It's just like two
Yeah.
different worlds, like two different
That's right.
worlds. Um,
Different layers.
right. But they all
Yeah.
like create, make me who I am.
Yes.
Each community's basically support anything that I pretty much do. But going back to the events, I just attended what is it? It's an event called like Unbothered, or
Hmm.
RT Not Unbothered, something like that. But it was beautiful. Like it
Hmm.
was a whole lot of women out there, and they had like self-care. It was just, there was
Mm.
like what is it called? Like people were on platforms where they can just talk about like just empowerment through like business
Mm.
and beauty. And that's pretty much what I inspired to do,
Mm.
to host my own events that empower women through beauty, business, and just community, sisterhood, period.
Hmm.
Because I don't
Yeah.
care, like, beauty shapes the world, period.
Yeah.
Even during the pandemic, whatever, people were still wanting to look and feel good.
Of
You know what I'm
course.
saying? So it's like, because when you look good, you feel good. Whether it's
That's right.
natural, whether it's just a natural skincare routine, with or without makeup, nails, no nails,
Come on.
it's still beauty. That
That's
world, this industry is it's a billion-dollar industry, and it's not going nowhere.
a billion
So
dollars.
multi-billion, let me put multi-billion dollar.
Wow. And I love how you like found your way in that world. Like, and then you have, like you said, there's different layers to you. You found a way to like bring it all into to one and to make who you are. But it's so good because now you are able to build within different communities. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
The industry, the makeup industry and the vegan food industry, especially in Atlanta. Because you out there in
right,
Atlanta, like a melting pot of all those things, you
right,
know?
right. Like I just sat here and ordered me some plant-based pizzeria. Um,
That
got
pizza
that.
is so good.
That's why I've been
I'm,
right here in the parking lot. Look, I
I'm
just put
so
me in the order
jealous.
before this live.
I'm jealous, man. That pizza though,
It's
man.
good. I'm about to
Listen,
try that chicken sandwich.
the chicken. I ain't
And
even
I
tried
ordered pizza too. I ordered pizza too. I ordered both. I'm about to eat it all. It's one of
it.
those days. Cause literally I only had fruits today, and I worked out earlier. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm still on just water and fruits right now.
Mm-hmm. I
So
was
I'm
gonna
like,
ask, like, because you just said you only ate fruit today. Like, how is it being on set? And this is for people who may be interested. Maybe you can give advice for people who are interested in starting their own businesses or who are in a lifestyle where they're kind of on the go. They're not in just one setting. Like, how have you been able to? Because you eat, you eat consciously, you eat plant based. How are you able to eat those your nutrients and get all your protein and vitamins like on the go like that? Like, what?
right.
How do you?
So most of the time, like, before you go to production, when you go on
Mm-hmm.
set, like they will send out in the email, like, are you vegan, non-vegan, or do you have any allergies? Do you prefer seafood? Do you prefer, chicken, whatever? So they
Yeah.
will send out like pretty much a questionnaire, so that when the caterer come, they can have those foods for us to eat.
Mm-hmm.
10 out of 10, they usually have those foods for vegans.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't usually have to worry too much about like not having that option. And then also I take like real fruit snacks on set. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's on set, they'll have like snacks and like bananas and stuff.
Yeah.
Mostly like chips and shit. But as
Yeah.
far as like fruits, they have like bananas, oranges, and apples. But I try to like prep,
Yeah.
before I go, like my own water and like,
Yeah.
fruits. Like last time I was on set, I had hella watermelon, pineapple, grapes, all that. I was walking around sharing it with other people. You know what I'm saying? But for the
Oh,
most part, our caterers that's on set, cause
mhm.
cause honestly, it's been a few times. The past few sets I've been on, like 90% of the people were like vegan, like vegan.
Really?
So
And
so it's, the community is growing. It's growing.
yes,
It's
it's
growing.
grown.
And I'm gonna be transparent. I'm gonna be transparent. Sometimes I go vegan. Sometimes I might eat me a little fish or two.
That's all
So,
right.
I still kind of like, I'm not 100%, and I'm okay with
Right.
telling people that. Like, but it's sometimes where I go cold raw, like just
Yeah.
straight. I'm only eating raw fruits, raw
Yeah.
vegetables, or
Yeah.
it'd be sometimes where I'm like, okay, I'm just because it's a difference between plant based and vegan. Sometimes
Mhm.
I just be strictly like vegan, you
Yeah.
know. So it's like, and then sometimes I'll be like, look, I'm about to go get me a little salmon and a little, you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying,
Mhm.
grits, because you know your girl from the south, from the coast, I like my.
I was about to say that, like, you from the South, like how it's interesting because people further down the South, it's like harder to kind of, or I'm not gonna say harder, but it's like you are around so much food that is like passed down to from generations. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even generational as far as DNA goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your grandma ate like that, and your great great grandma and her great, like that stuff is embedded in your DNA. So I think
Right.
it's hard to transition in certain situations where they grow up. You know what I'm saying? So, like in a case like that, like how have you been able to adjust to even? I call it conscious eating. Like you said, you're not 100% plant based, but you know what I'm saying. You're a
What?
conscious. You know what I'm saying? How has that been transition into that? Even around your
Right.
family, like how do they? How that?
Right. So I feel like for me,
Her order
hold on y'all,
came.
my food just came up.
Look,
Um
Alex
Give me
just
one
said that her
second.
order
Y'all want to
came.
see, speaking of plant-based food, I'm giving y'all a shout out on Instagram. I'm doing a whole live right now.
Yes.
So we got some, yeah, I'm on live. So I got like this
Mm.
uh this
Oh.
is like, wait, what did I order again? Oh, the meat lover, and then this
Mm.
is like the Alfredo.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like half and half. Me and my brother gonna share it. Y'all, in fact, he's in town. He don't even know he about to eat vegan food. He been eating vegan food since he got here. So, and then I got like this chicken sandwich. I'm about to fuck it up.
Let me see. They got chicken sandwich. I didn't even see that on the menu. Well,
Yeah, they
I'll
got
be
chicken sandwich
right.
and burgers.
Damn, that look good,
I'm
man.
about to fuck all this up. Yeah, I want everything. So to answer your question though, I'm sorry.
No, thank you.
So what kind of got me on my journey is like just watching a lot of people in my household. A lot of people don't know, but like everyone in my household that raised me is gone. I buried every last one of them,
Mm.
all because of health problems, health
Mm.
issues. So it's like that really like I was just like, yo, why the fuck is everybody sick? And everybody
Mm.
is fucking dead. Like,
Mm.
and then it's like you start getting to the root of why they sick and why they dying. You just like,
Mm.
damn, it's the food.
Mm.
It's a silent war. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? It's like we don't even realize that we're poisoning our body, and we just think it's just normal. And don't get me wrong, we love our collard greens, fried chicken, all that shit, but when you start looking, when you start losing your loved ones, because you know
Yeah.
most people think like, thank you. Most people think like, oh, my cousin on drugs or my aunt in jail, and that's just, you know, just the war that we have. But it's a war with food. You know,
Yeah.
like I said, it's a silent killer. So like
Yes.
like even with my brother, right? Like people don't even know my brother had a damn fucking stroke and shit at a young age, and it's just like again, you get to the root and you be like, yo, it's food, food,
Mm.
food, 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 food. And I'm just like, I want to live for a long time,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Oh, I can't hear
So
you.
it's like,
Oh, there you go.
oh, you getting me now?
Okay, I can hear you now. Yep.
What about, yeah. I was saying I want to live for a long time and I want to live for a good time. And I don't want to have to suffer because I saw my loved ones suffer. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like being young as a caregiver and a caretaker in and out of the hospital with them and watching that shit. You know, people have cancer and
Mm.
diabetes. That shit is not normal.
Right.
Excuse me, if y'all watching this live. I cuss a lot. Oh, somebody
Uh oh.
said, hold on,
Connect car.
hold on.
Take your time.
Yeah, I'm connected to the car. I'm sorry, y'all. I was
You.
in the middle of trying to get my car fixed, and I thought I was gonna be home before I did this.
Oh, you.
Um, hold on. Let me roll up the windows. How is that now?
It still kind of sounds the same.
Okay. How about this now?
I mean, I can hear you. It just sounds like a little muffled.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
How do I? Oh, I can just disconnect it, I think. Hold on. Let me hurry up and get home.
Hope everyone's doing good. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining. Got a little technicalities right now.
How about now, Nay?
I can hear you. I mean, it's a little muffled, but I can hear. I mean, I can hear you
Okay,
fine.
I'm sorry. Okay. So yeah, so that's what really basically just watching other people suffer from poor health choices is what turned me into like, you know, truly like just trying to figure out the root of what's causing this in our community. And again, I'm not the most perfect eater or have the most perfect lifestyle, but I am aware and I do my best to make the best choices of what I consume and what environments I'm in and how things are prepared. You know, and at the end of the day, your body is all you have. So if you don't take care of it, if you don't take the time to take care of it, who else will?
That's right. That's right.
I mean, forget all those cars, forget all the titles, forget having. And I tell people all the time, you know, your personal life will reflect in your business. So if you sick and you don't have the energy and you always at the hospital, how you gonna get your money in your business?
That's it. Come on.
So we don't even we always overlooking our health, getting caught up into materialistic things, and that shit don't matter. Not understanding that when you have good health, it attracts wealth, it attracts the cars, it attracts the business partners, it attracts the money, it attracts all that. All that shit comes. So people, you know, they don't want to hear the truth, but then it's like, but look at the condition that you're in. You can't fucking walk. You're in and out of the hospital every week. You popping pills every day. That's not normal, bro.
Yeah.
And people don't even understand that you can heal your body from whatever.
Come on.
When you sick, your business is sick. When you sick, everything around you is sick.
Come on. It
So
starts
I'm like,
come on.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying it starts from within.
Right. And I'm energetic. I'm high energy. So I don't even like when I get a cold. If I get a cold, I'm like, yo, this shit got to go in the next not 24 hours, in the next 6 hours. Like, it needs to be gone. I don't like to be sick. I don't like to be down, period.
Right. That's
right.
I
got stuff to do.
That's right. And like you said, food plays such a huge part on our body, but also our mind and our mental, and how we're able to use discernment and how we're able to differentiate between which journeys we should take, which directions we should go in life. So like food houses so much, and like for you to see what it's done for your family, it's like you are the one who is breaking that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're healing that front in your bloodline, that because of the someone said the pills, right? The pills and the man-made medicines and the things of that nature. So you know what I'm saying? Like that, you're doing big shit. You know, just recognizing it, seeing it, observing it, and then changing it. You know.
Right. So,
these pills,
you
that's
know,
called.
it's a journey. It's a lifestyle. It takes time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't. And you have to be patient with yourself. You know, it doesn't happen overnight.
That's right.
It just don't. It don't happen overnight. And you know, it's up to us if we, you know, want to make that choice to live better. Because when you eat better, you feel better, and you just live better. Period.
That's right.
Like,
right.
I notice even sometimes when I do like detox or I eat raw for like a few days, or you know, I attract certain things, you know what I'm saying, or I get clarity, you know, like, so I encourage anyone, especially if you're a business owner, to like just choose to eat healthier, like, you know, even if you do intermittent fasting a little bit or just drinking more water, like, just take your time. Just take your time. Like, health is truly wealth, and if y'all out here chasing money and you consider that wealth to you, like, bro, that shit gets burnt out, and next thing you know, you're mentally you know, exhausted. You're physically exhausted, not even overstanding that the food that you put in your body plays a role into that. So
Oh
I know
yeah.
for me, you know, even like, sorry, I'm sorry if I'm talking a lot, but like I
No,
even do
talk,
boxing
talk.
class. You know, like I even
Say
do
that.
boxing classes now, which is like boosting my energy even 10 times more. So you got to take care of yourself, man. Because, I mean, even let's say even if you hit $1 million today
Mm,
and you overweight,
mm.
how you going to enjoy it? Your
Come
knees
on.
hurt, you're out of breath.
Yeah, that's
Make
it.
it make sense.
That's right. That's right. You're not gonna you put in all this work, you put in all this time and energy into making this business pop. You know what I'm saying? And putting your all into this business, but then your health is declining. You know, so like you said, you're in the hospital, or you feel weak, or you feel like just low energy, and you know, and it affects your day-to-day life, and it can cause depression. It can. I know I went through that spiel, like before I chose to eat more conscious years back. I used to feel awful. I used to break out a lot, but just not even on a
Mhm.
physical aspect, just internally. I felt
Mhm.
awful. I didn't know who I was. I used to like
Mhm.
cry all the time, like, what do I want to do? I don't know who I am. I don't know what I want to be. I don't know, like, where's my passion? Like, you know, and I feel like when I changed my diet, everything started to manifest. Everything
Clarity.
answers start to show up within people, or it'll be a sign. Or I'm big on
Mhm.
synchronicity and numbers. It'll show up in numbers, and I'm like, oh wow, like something as, I say small, but it's really not small, because like I said, that's generational diet. But like something as what perceived as small as changing your diet, like changes your life, you know.
They do.
And there's so many alternatives now. Like, you know, like I was gonna ask you, is there a favorite food that you had growing up that you're like, you know what, I can make this plant based. I can make this, you know, more healthier.
Mm, let me see. So like, yeah, in a sense. Okay, so I still pretty much. So I still would pretty much cook the same thing, right? Like the same type of dish, like how you said
Yeah,
alternative. But I would just
yeah.
use different ingredients. So
Mhm.
like, okay, so like one dish I made. I mean, we ain't grew up on Jamaican food, but I like Jamaican food. Like I
Yeah.
had made some um red peas and rice
Mm.
with wild rice, and I did
Mm.
like some fresh cabbage, and then
Mm.
instead of like jerk chicken, I did like jerk mushrooms,
Mhm.
things like that. So like even
Mm.
last night, like with my brother, we had spaghetti. It was plant-based spaghetti. He
Yeah.
fucked it up. He didn't even know, he didn't even know. Makai, did you know that was plant-based? Look, he shook his head. He said no. Did you? He didn't
Yes.
even know you wasn't eating meat. He shook his head, talking about no.
I love it.
Exactly. So it's like, I still keep things. I still can do my traditional Southern food. It just,
Come on.
I'm not gonna put the bacon in the collard green,
Come on.
or I'm not even probably gonna cook collard green. I'm probably gonna cook kale or
That's right.
cabbage. You know
Come
what
on.
I'm saying? Like, and when I do it, I'm instead of putting, bacon in it, I'm gonna add me some good seasoning, some
That's right.
onions and garlic and some
That's right.
vinegar, and my shit still. The crazy part is when my family and friends come over and eat, and I make something like a vegan or a plant-based dish,
Mm.
they can't even tell, and I'll wait till after the fact to tell them.
Mm. I love it. I love
I don't
it.
even tell them up front.
That's
I
it.
wait till afterwards.
Yep. That's
After they
it.
done ate 2, 3, 4 plates, done clean
That's
off,
right.
like, you know.
That's right. That's right.
So
And Alex said that cooking food is magic, damn near witchcraft, and it is
it
witchcraft.
is.
Energy you using, your energy is going into making those,
So food.
right? Like, I mean, if you step into the kitchen and you're in a bad mental space, and you're moving those hands, and you're motioning your you know what I'm saying, your energy into this food, and then people eat it. And I always think like when every time I got sick or something with food, I'm like, damn, is it the energy that really got me sick? Was it the energy they used to cook it? So for you in the kitchen, and your energy is so full of love, and it's high vibrational, and people can feel it, and you truly want to heal your family in a way that is relatable. The food's relatable. You know what I'm saying? So like, even just the motion of you feeding them, and they're like, yo, I want to go back to seconds and thirds and fourths, and the whole
Mhm.
time it ain't no meat in it. Ain't no
Exactly. And
cows in
speaking
it.
of, oh, go ahead.
Oh no, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, speaking of family, is like, remember how, going back to when I was telling you earlier, like, everyone in my household that raised me is deceased. Like, I don't have no grandparents. The lady that I call my mother is gone. Like, they all gone, right? So it's like, for me, I'm like, now I'm looking at it like, yo, I have to break that generational curse. It has to start with me. And I'm like, my brother got health issues. Everybody got fucking health. That shit is played, bro. It's to the point where it's like, even now when I get text messages from the family back at home and they be like, somebody's sick or somebody going to the hospital, I'm like, it's like you're numb. But it's motivational because it's like, okay, Bree, you see what's happening.
Yeah.
If you don't change, if you don't change the way you eat, you can have those same results. So it has to begin with me, you know. It has to begin with me. So it's just like, you know, now when I get on the phone, I'm calling back home, I hear my little, you know, my younger brother saying like, oh yeah, I'm working out now, or now when I get on the phone, now I hear my, like when I went home the last time to the cookout, my aunt and uncle was like, oh no, we don't eat pork no more. I'm like, what? Oh, but when I came home and I was saying I wasn't eating pork, y'all, I was a joke.
Right.
So now y'all ain't really eating meat too much, huh? Okay, but I love it though, because now they seeing where I was coming from, you know, because before it used to be when I sit at the table, oh, you eating like a rabbit. But now y'all ass is sick and y'all wishing y'all eat like a rabbit too.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and now they see the importance of, and they see you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it be you people see. They see you and they like, dang, you look good. You know what I'm saying? Your skin looks good. Your body looks good. You're in good spirits. You're in a good mood. And they're like, well, what are you doing different? And then I've learned, like, over time to not use my mouth to speak so much, but my actions.
Exactly.
So I'm like, I'm move in it. I'm a move, and when I move in it, people gravitate and they move too. Versus me, why are you eating that? That's gonna kill you. Look what happened to our grandma. Look what happened to our aunt. Look at, like, and I don't get no results. No results. None at all.
Exactly.
But by just moving in it, it just hits different.
Exactly. That's just like, even now, my grandmother that's still living, me and her came closer over food. Like, my grandmother, she couldn't even, like, get around at one point in time because she was, like, really, like, overweight. Y'all, my grandmother started learning about intermittent fasting, and she started taking heed of, like, stuff that I was posting on Facebook. My grandmother was half the size. I haven't seen her in months, and then when I saw her in person, I'm like, what the hell happened? My grandma was half her size.
Yeah.
So my grandma didn't even work out, Nay. She barely, like, moved. She just started fasting, drinking a lot of water, drinking more, like, smoothies, eating more salads and stuff. Don't go to the gym. Barely walk around, because she has, like, this skin, it's called a butterfly skin disease, and it causes sores. So sometimes she gets, like, sores on her feet, so it causes her not to walk. So that's why she don't work out as much. But she was still able to lose half her weight just by what she eats. Just by what she eats. People don't understand. The body is nothing but energy and frequencies. What we put in our body is energy being transferred, good or bad. So if you eat deadly food, you're transferring death. So if you're talking about, when you're talking about diseases, you're slowly dying because of the death food that we put in our body. But when you're eating lively food with high vibrations like greeneries and tomatoes, now I can have the energy to go do pop-ups across the nation. I can have the energy to when I decide to have kids, I can run around. Who about to have kids and have a business and can't fucking get around?
Exactly.
Enough is enough. And people don't even understand. And this goes back to beauty. Even when I talk to people about skincare routines, I'm like, the shit that I sell is just for topical treatment. If you're not doing the inside work with drinking, I fuss at my brother all the time, face breaking out. But if you want to sit around and eat dairy, pizza, drink milk, not drink what, your face is going to break out. That's your body trying to detox itself and literally screaming at you saying, hey, stop the shit that you're eating.
Yes. Someone said enough is enough. Yes. Highly processed foods is also death. Yes, absolutely. You're right. Because I think we live in, like, I call it the microwave. I mean, we live in a microwave society. Like, people want results like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, like, you sell a skincare line, right? Like you said, it's topical. Why? It's going to help you externally. But what are you putting inside your body to flush everything out? if you're eating, you know, dead animals all day and drinking cow's pus all day long, and you're not
You're gonna
taking
look
any
dead.
and no fast, and like you said, like you're not. And I try not to like speak so highly on like you need to go vegan, you need to go plant based. Like that's
Exactly.
all. I can't tell.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
What
I
you?
can't tell
Mhm.
somebody what's their journey. All I can encourage people to do is to eat cleaner, eat more consciously, because then you'll start to flush everything out. Like look at your
Yep.
grandmother. Your grandmother
Yep.
started at what? I don't know how old she is. 60s, 70s,
69, no, 60, 68, 68.
mm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
probably.
So,
And how long? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, just a few months. And this is the thing, y'all, even going back to beauty, like so the other day, because I want to tie it back in with beauty, even with,
mm-hmm.
I be looking at my profile and I be seeing, these transformations. So let's back up. Even with makeup, bro, if you want flawless makeup, you have to have flawless fucking skin. Skin
Mm.
begins from within. Everything on your skin is a reflection of what's going on the inside. You have to drink your water. You have to eat
Yeah.
your favorite fruits and vegetables.
Yes.
Even if you don't like the shit, you still have. I don't care if you going to the esthetician every
Mm-hmm.
week, every month to maintain healthy glowing skin. It has to be from what you eat.
Mm.
Now, peep game. All right, even with your hair, people ask me all the time, Bree, how do your hair grow so fast?
Mm-hmm.
I drink a lot of water. Even
Mm-hmm.
when my loctician does my hair, he looks at my scalp and say, "Yo,
Mm-hmm.
your scalp is healthy because I
Mm.
can tell you drinking water because your hair is I get on to
Mm.
my brother all the time. I'm like, yo, your hair is dry because you're not drinking water. Your lips
Mm-hmm.
are dry because you're not drinking water. You don't have to wear lip moisturizer and lip gloss all day if you're drinking your water. Your water crusty because you're dehydrated. Okay? Your hair is falling out.
Come
Everybody want
on.
to throw. Even I was watching a video with this guy with the lace front on his head with a haircut. I'm like, why is it younger and younger? Before it
Yeah.
used to be like older people, right? It used to be
Mm-hmm.
like older people like 60 and 70 with their hair thinning. You got people now that's hair thinning at the age 25,
Yeah.
30.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, there's a lack of it's a deficiency. There's
That's
a lack of nutrition somewhere in our
that's
food. And you might be eating healthy and you still might be missing that vitamin.
that's
You know what
right.
I'm
Come on.
saying? But what I'm saying is we can't mask everything.
Yes. Yes. You can.
I can walk. I don't even wear makeup a lot, and people are attracting me just because of the energy. My energy is high because of what I consume.
Come on.
From food, from people that
Come
are
on.
around, everything. And again, by any
That's,
means, I'm not perfect. I might go tomorrow and get me a motherfucking fish sandwich. But what I'm saying is,
I love
you gotta
it.
be mindful,
Yes.
okay? Like I cut so much stuff out, y'all. Like my grandmother was known back at home for the greatest cook. My family is known for cooking. My whole family legacy.
Really?
Yes, back at home. My grandmother was the biggest caterer in town, and my brother is still carrying that legacy. My uncles are saying, but that shit is killing us.
Mm.
And that's why I always said I wanted my own restaurant, and I wanted to name it after them, but I wanted to be a vegan soul food restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
People
Mm-hmm.
don't know
Mm-hmm.
that, but it's in my notes.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. Because then that's another way of kind of like, you know, healing your family lineage in a sense. Because it's like that's in your DNA and your bloodline to love food, which is cool. Food is everything. Like
It is.
I
I'm
do a
ready to
happy
eat
time I eat.
now. Exactly.
But it's like, how can we transition that to something healthier where we're not killing ourselves, you know? And then you go into areas where there's more melanated color people, you know, like ourselves, and there's food deserts. You know what I'm saying? And there's no plant-based options. Hell, there's no salads. You know, only salad you can get is at McDonald's. You know, so
Exactly.
we are really making our generation. I speak to you, like we are in general. We are really changing and changing the food industry from within, but also within our family, you
That's
know?
right. And even with aspiring beauty entrepreneurs, if you realize I talk a little bit more about wellness to them, I'm like, look, y'all on y'all feet all day.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of beauty gurus that I know, they're overweight.
Mm.
They're not, I don't give a damn how good of an artist they are. I don't care how good they look. I can pull up several profiles right now.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them are literally out of shape. Period.
Mm.
And
Mm.
I know a lot of beauty pros over the past few months that I've been following who's actually been getting in the gym, losing weight. Because our lifestyle, we don't have a consistent like schedule, especially when you're in TV and film. Man, you're working long hours, you're standing on your feet all day, you're just grabbing knickknacks. It's easy to gain weight. That's why even when I'm on set, I'm like, even at the crafty table, I'd be like, look, if y'all see me over here, I'd be telling them, look, if y'all see me over here grabbing shit down, remind me, put it back, put it, you ain't hungry. Because sometimes we eat out of boredom. You know, we're emotionally eating. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we have a lot of downtime while we're on set. So it's like, you know, that's why even with my profile, I speak to a lot of beauty pros and encourage them to work out, encourage them to eat more healthier. Like, you know, you can attract money 10 times more when you on a high energy. You have to understand money is currency, money is energy. So if you're vibrating highly based off the food that you eat and how you take care of your body, you can have whatever you want. Listen, my whole life did a 360, but you have to understand you can get shit, but you got to be able to sustain it. So it's like, people can drag all day. Yeah, I worked on set. Yeah, that was 1 or 2 times. Oh, I just got me a new car. Okay, it's probably just got repoed. Oh, I just got a new spot. Oh, it didn't last for no, you know, I just got a new salon. Oh, it didn't last for 2 days. We don't even understand something simple. It's just our food intake.
Come on. Food intake, water intake. That gets you to the vibration you need to get to, and that'll help you manifest the people in the life that you want. Like, and you say you're on set. So like when you're on set, like I want to talk about, you know, something me and you are familiar with talking about just a little bit on surface level, and that's contract law. Because I feel like as becoming an entrepreneur, that was such a big piece that I did not think I was gonna run into. Like I was like, I just want to come in here, I'm gonna make some cheese, and I just want to sell cheese, and you know what I'm saying, like have this happy life. But I'm like, yo, when we won deals, and people came at us with contracts. And we were really like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, this is like I feel like I'm in the music industry. This is like a 360 deal. Like, I'm signing my life away. So it forced us to learn contract law and like learn how to read contracts. Like, and that's a part that a lot of people don't understand when it comes to operating a business, is eventually you're going to get that contract. And what'd you say?
No, wait, hold on real quick. Do you want to give your business a shout out? We're talking about plant-based businesses, plant-based living.
How y'all doing? Come check out Plant-Based Pizzeria. We got 2 locations, Midtown and Sandy Springs.
Hey! My bad, y'all. That's the owner.
They're stationed in Atlanta.
Huh?
Oh, I was just saying they're stationed in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yep, that's right. So, but the answer, I heard you, Nate. To answer your question, So, here's the thing. Hold on. Don't forget the French fries. I see you with Mama Cecilia in your hand. I need my French fries because I don't think they came my order. Anyway, focus. What was I saying? Oh, yes, to answer your question. So it's funny that you brought that up because a few of my colleagues and I, or beauty sisters, we've been talking about that lately. This is the thing with contracts. Most of them, dang, everybody is, I'm sorry, y'all.
I couldn't help but notice you had a broken window. I'm a mechanic, so if you ever need anything, let me know.
Thank you. You too. Sorry, y'all. So sorry.
No.
So most of those contracts are unilateral contracts, meaning one party mostly gets the benefits, right? Unilateral contracts. And a few of my beauty sisters and I have had this conversation before where it's like moving forward, we want to make sure that either we are what's the word I'm looking for? I just went brain fog, y'all. Analyzing a contract where we put our own terms and conditions in it, right? Adding it to the one that they send us, or when they send us a contract, we send them one back with our terms and conditions. Because sometimes you can be overworked, underpaid. Sometimes these people try to get over. We had this experience before, or like recently, just being transparent. I was on a movie set. They didn't really have a budget. They didn't pay us, but I signed a contract for you to pay me, and you still haven't paid me yet. So that's why it's important that you understand, you know, some of the simplest things of like litigation in your
Yeah.
business. And I'm so thankful for the journey that I've been on in the past few months, and as far as like, you know, what we've been learning outside of just our business,
Yes.
and being able to apply that into the industry, because a lot of people
Yes.
get fucked and people don't understand, even not just when you're doing business to business with, you know, other corporations to work on set, but you're contracting with everyday women as well. When those women booking you and your services, that's still a contract.
Mm.
You know, whether it's verbally or whether they, you know,
Mm-hmm.
book you online, that's still you're
Mm-hmm.
contracting with everyone. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like we have to understand these contracts in details, you know, terms and conditions, payments, etc. You know, what happens if at the end you finish your service and then all of a sudden they don't have the money. Like, you have to know how to move, and those are a few things that I've been digging into a lot more lately. And I've been able to help other beauty pros with those situations, as far as like changing their policies, or
Yes.
understanding how to look over their contract before they go on set. And
Yeah.
I see a lot of people right now, pushing classes on how to just do makeup and shit like that,
Mhm.
but there's a lot of legalese that goes
Yeah.
behind this beauty shit. The stuff y'all seeing on Instagram is just surface of
Yes.
what's going
Yes.
on. But you have to
Yes.
understand how to negotiate. You have to understand
Yes.
how to read a contract. You have to
Yes.
understand how to talk and be professional when you're in those rooms with those people. You have to not only just know how to sign a contract one time or to get that, you have to know how to retain them, build
Yes.
relationships, know how to network. So
Yes.
again, even just going back to health, if you're not in the right state of mind mentally and physically by taking care of yourself, how can
Come
you
on.
even know how to read these things
Come
with
on.
clarity? How do you even know how to go in a room to speak with these people if you're vibrating low because you're feeding yourself shit?
Come on. Come on.
So,
Come on. It goes hand in hand. It
it
goes
do.
hand in hand.
It do.
Alex
It
said
do.
even how to sign the contract. There's a
Yes.
way you sign the contract. That's right. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, this is I not to go deep into it, but this is spell work. This is spell work that we're doing. When you're signing contracts and you're signing your name, you know what I'm saying? And you're consenting to things. So that's what you said, that you gotta really have to know how to, but it ties back to food. If you're eating the proper foods, you'll know how to break down these contracts. You know how to really read it and really know how to process it and say, you know what, I'm gonna sign my name like this. UCC on all right, 308, all rights reserved, or there's ways that you sign it and you're not getting yourself stuck. And I feel like we have gotten as a culture of people in general, we've gotten ourselves stuck because we're signing things and we're consenting to things that we really should not be consenting to.
Right. Right.
Hand in
And
hand.
so many people, got fucked from contracts. Like, you see
Mm-hmm.
celebrities all the time. You see big businesses. They're just like, even now, like, people like, oh, Bree, your product brand should be on Target and this, and I'm like, yo, I hear y'all, and I'm with you on that shit. But you gotta understand how to walk in that room, how to
Yes.
negotiate. Not saying I don't know how to do that yet. I can. But just like I was speaking with one of my beauty sisters today, because there's things that we want to, as far as like taking the beauty industry to the next level. I'm like, yo, we have to have a solid structure, and that
Mm.
comes with legalese, that comes with duplicating yourself, that comes with funding, and
Come
it's
on.
just like people think, oh, they can just pick up a brush and that's just it. Or, oh, let me just walk on set and I just be the face and now my shit on TV. No, it doesn't. It's not that easy, y'all. If that's the
Mm.
case, everybody would be doing it.
Come on. Come on.
Like, and people probably done it, but are they still doing it?
Exactly. Exactly. It ain't nothing to get there. And I tell people that all the time with starting a business. If you have your mindset on it and you are putting the energy towards creating it, whether I'm a writer, so I like pen and paper. I write it down. That's how I do my manifestation. You're going to manifest everything that you want. If you put enough energy into it and faith,
And it
you know what I'm
comes.
saying? Faith comes in, you'll get what you want, but how do you obtain it? How do you keep it? How do you
Maintain it.
It's so easy to get everything you want, but because you don't know how to read a contract, or you don't know how to delegate, or you don't know how to rest when you need to rest, or you don't know how to eat the proper foods to nourish your body, you can lose it all. Like this. Like
Yep.
this. Like this.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's why, like, That's what I always tell people first. This shit is spiritual first.
Yes.
Spiritual first, business second. I
Yes.
always say that, spiritual first, business second. I was able to, the success that I obtained, that's why I always tell people, don't fucking compare yourself to me. And don't compare yourself to nobody else. In fact, when you're thinking of me, don't think of nobody else. And the reason why, and that's not coming from a cocky standpoint. That's coming from a point of, I know I'm on a spiritual journey, bro.
Yes.
I'm on a spiritual journey. And you have to understand, everything outside of you is a reflection from within. I never had to sell ass, pop ass, buy ass, none of that to get to where I'm at. I just truly just vibrated highly and just just got it out the mud off of who I am. And you know what I'm saying? I'm well respected everywhere I go. Yeah. And a lot of people can't really say that. You know what I'm saying? So it's
we was in Atlanta. I said, look, we were just real quick. We was in Atlanta this past weekend, and I'm like, Dave, Breanna is the queen of the South. This is her city. And like so much respect and love for you. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere we went because of how you take care of yourself. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
Thank you. Thank you. You look, y'all think I'm the queen now. Wait till I ain't even that's the crazy part. I'm like, I ain't even blow yet. That's the crazy part. I ain't even blow yet. But no, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love. But no, seriously, like it's just it's so much to do. So it's like that's why I'm like, yo, I have to stay in and you know, I've been isolating myself a lot more and more lately. Like even from family, nothing personal. Like ain't no beef, no nothing. But it's just you have to protect your energy when you're elevating, because it so easily gets thrown off. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to be distracted. Like even this past weekend with my car getting busted in, like you know, I can easily be like, oh, they busted up. Like no, I'm like, man, whatever. You know, it is what it is. I'm gonna go get it fixed. Just came from Range Rover Land Rover. They was like, oh, this is how much it costs. Pass it to the insurance. That's it. But my point, but I couldn't, if I was eating unhealthy food or, you know, having all that negative energy inside my body, I could have easily be like, my life is over. I don't want to go to work no more. I'm not going to boxing classes. Da 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 da. And I'm just, you were there. You witnessed it. They was like, Bree, how you so calm?
She was chill. Like your three windows got busted out your car. We were at the Remedy conference in Atlanta, and we come outside and you were just, your spirit was just like, I'm cool. Like I'm not hurt. Nobody's hurt. I'm cool. Like I was just like, oh my, I was impressed. Like you really motivated me to stay in that space and not get so flustered when things happen, instead of getting so upset and now your whole weekend's ruined. You know what I'm saying? You're like, happened. Ain't nothing I can do about it. How do I move forward? How to move on from it? You know,
exactly.
So just staying in that space is so important. I appreciate you. I appreciate being there to not witness your car being jacked up, but I appreciate witnessing how you maintained your spirit, you know? So I appreciate that.
Cool, calm, and collective.
Cool, calm, and collective. Like,
control the controllable.
And I mean, you know, and I know we keep bringing everything, tying it back to food, but food really plays such a huge piece. Like
it do, big time. So that's, you know, I'm thankful for this platform, you know, because it all ties back into the things that I've been speaking on lately, whether it's on my story or like on my page, to beauty pros. Like, take care of yourself, man. Your body is all you got. You know, your body is all you have, and you know. What about investing? Invest into your health. Invest into your knowledge. Just keep investing. Like, I'm glad you brought that up, Al, because, you know, I have business classes coming up soon. Like, and y'all need to invest in yourself. I got to where I'm at right now because I invest into myself. Y'all, I spend the majority of my time reading. And my brother, he's there go my French fries. I said, thank you so much, honey. Oh, okay. I was just kidding. Okay. Thank you. See, even I thought my meal had came with fries, but they still bought me fries.
It's awesome.
Energy.
Energy.
It be simple shit like this though.
Yeah.
I be so thankful, y'all. I be going places and I be getting shit for free. Ooh, they waffle fries too. I'm sorry, y'all.
Those my damn.
Oh, good. Y'all make sure y'all put. Sorry, the plant-based, these are real.
Yeah,
they probably give them 5 times. I gave them a shout out like 10 times. But, And then, okay, anyway, let's focus. Sorry. Y'all, we probably gonna have to wrap this up soon. My fries hot.
Yeah. Look, we got a couple more minutes. Ali said if it ain't her, if it's not around food. Right. You know she's gonna be around some food.
Period. But definitely invest into yourself, y'all. Like,
yeah.
I spend most of my time reading. And
yes.
now that I'm about to take my business to another level where I'm not working in it.
Yes.
I got a lot of studying to do. I have a lot of studying to do, you know, because it's time to work like a true, not self-employer, but a business owner, an investor. You know, I have ideas where I'm like, I'd rather give it to somebody else, and I invest good, and they make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, definitely invest into yourself.
Being on that investment side, yeah, because I feel like then you, like you said, you having ideas, the creative juices are flowing, but I don't have to be the one running out doing everything. Like Alex said, automate it. Hell yeah, automate it. Like work smarter, not harder. That's the goal. Like we always talk about entrepreneurship, and I'm gonna quit my job, and I'm gonna quit corporate. I'm gonna work, but then you work for yourself, and you burnt out. You're tired. You're exhausted. You have no time for self-care. You have no time to actually grow the business. Because it ain't nothing to start a business, but how do you grow it? Like you say, when you automate it, hell, we just got a virtual assistant. Shit is clutch. Like, and it makes my life easier. Alex's life easier because we don't have to do everything. We don't have to have our hands in everything.
You don't have to be in it. And now you can, when you delegate those tasks, you have the opportunity to focus. You can really focus on what it is that you truly like to do in your business. You get what I'm saying? Like me, I like artistry and sales.
Yeah.
So if I can delegate the marketing and this and that, I can be hands on with the sales and me just creating art. You know what I'm saying?
Come
I
on.
love sales. I will hustle. I will sell y'all these French fries online.
I think you did, Bri. Look, I think you did.
Exactly. So y'all know what I'm saying? Like, I love sales. So it's just like, you know, health is wealth, man, at the end of the day. Like, just take care of yourself. If you want to be a better beauty pro or whatever, a business owner, take care of your health, period. It's going to reflect in your family. It's going to reflect in your environment. Like, it's like once you become more, this is your temple, bro. I don't care. I don't care about nobody right now bragging about they just made 6 figures in a day. Because the first thing I'm going to look at is your lifestyle. I'm going to look at the people that's around you. I'm going to look at your body. Let me tell you something. When you take care of I don't want to use the term judge, but if you want to see the character of someone, pay attention to their health, pay attention to their body, and pay attention to how they spend money and how they spend their time.
That's a big one. How you said how they spend their money and how they spend their time. Because that'll tell you everything you need to know about that person as far as what they're willing to invest in, because that is an investment. You know, what do you, your time is investment. Hell, I mean, spending it is going somewhere. I like that's a gem. That's a gem.
So it's just like, you know, I'm like, even like with the industry that I'm in, you know, you be around service, I'll be like, bro, I don't really be impressed by too much. Because I'm paying attention to how you move more so than what you got.
Come on.
Because anybody can go get a car off the lot. Anybody can flex, you know, a few.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? But,
you busting over the catch. Yeah, you about to go ham.
I'm hungry.
I'm so jealous. Those fries are so good.
And they hot.
I know they hot. I can tell the way you're eating them. I'm here for it.
But yes. And nobody come for me because I ate my watermelon and my cherries earlier, and I had some water. This is my first. Look, actually, this is my first meal of the day. I fast, like I would fast for a long time.
Yeah.
And I don't work out and all on the empty stomach. I don't went to the gym and all today on the empty stomach.
Dang. So you just able to replenish yourself from moving on. Well, you enjoy. Look, you enjoy. I'm glad that we were able to just like talk about like all things, because I think I don't know. If people think of entrepreneurship, they think it's just all pretty, and it can't. It can be. No,
It's
no.
rewarding. Don't get me wrong,
Yes,
but this shit is hard work.
yes, yes. That's
It's
it.
hard work.
It is.
And I don't. This is not to discourage anybody, but especially when you're starting, you're gonna work a lot. You're gonna read a lot of hours, or you're gonna work a lot of hours.
Yeah.
Whether you work smart or hard, it's
Yes.
going to take a lot.
Yes.
And this is why we keep emphasizing to take care of your temple first. Period. And some of y'all might think y'all doing good right now, but I guarantee you, if you eat a little bit more healthier, you probably will 2 times your money. You probably will 2 times your activity. You probably will gain a whole different new clientele. Because to be honest with you, I don't care to do everybody or to be on everybody's set.
Yeah.
I ain't pressed by none of that shit. None of
You're
it.
right.
None.
Right.
So it's just
But
like,
But it still comes to you. What
exactly.
are you putting in? Investing? You're investing with yourself.
Exactly.
And when they see you yourself, they want you. That's how energy works. It goes where it flows. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm putting love into my body and I'm reading books that read the way I think, the way I look at life, the way I look at business, the way I handle business, you're going to manifest those people who want to literally pour into you.
Exactly. Hey, Blake the Brag. He said, Queens out here going hard. That's right. Period.
Yes.
But
what
yes,
you
what
put,
you put in, you get back.
Yep.
Period.
Yep.
Faith without work is dead. So whom much is given, much is required. So all this shit y'all see we doing, best believe we put in 10 times more in the background. Period.
Come on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that shit y'all see on Instagram be surface as fuck.
And so I appreciate Bree. I appreciate you because me and you, we build on the back end. You know what I'm saying? It's a few of us who you see Rooted Delights. You see like you see these brands, but it's so much to not even maintain the brand, but maintain us. Like get us where we're supposed to be at. And like the business part is just, I speak for myself. It's just a layer of me. Like that's not. I'm more than just Rooted Delights. You know what I'm saying? Right? Right.
Baby, I'm more than just Glamor.
Yes. Yes.
If you know, you know, you know.
You know. But you know, that's why it's just so important to like. That's why I'm glad to get on this platform and talk about business part, but also talk about the paperwork part. You know what I'm saying? The contract part, and to talk about the diet part, and to talk about, like you said, the people you're around, like all those things will get you to where you need to. Yes.
Because you have to understand, you got to look at your business like a baby. So
yes.
If your business is a baby, you want to be mindful of what you put inside of that baby. You want to be mindful who's around that baby. It is your baby. You're birthing out your vision to the world.
Come on.
So it's like, you're going to make sure you're the best parent and best condition, right? Starting with your health.
Yes.
To make sure that baby is, protected and nurtured and got all that it needs to grow. But
that's it.
I had a lot of projects drop recently. I just haven't posted on my social media profile because I've been kind of like laid back because I'm really about to pipe up with some other shit. But I'm excited to announce what's like more to come. I'm just trying to like, have everything in order.
No, y'all are so powerful and the elevation is beautiful. Thanks, boo. Thanks, sis.
Thank you.
Look, and Ali, you know on the back end side how things are with the other side of the world. I don't even know how to like introduce that to people. Like consumer law, contractual law,
business law, business, just business, goddamn it.
Business. So I appreciate you, Ali, to being here and also like supporting us as well on this live because we all come from the same space when it comes to learning contractual paperwork, but also ourselves. But it's a mastermind. They got a pick for that. Yeah, hell yeah, they do. All right, but look, 7 o'clock. I want you to go eat your food because we can talk all night.
And I don't even think I'm about to leave the parking lot. I'm just about to sit right here and eat my food.
Yeah. Unlearn everything. Got to unlearn it all. That's the
Oh,
hard
wait.
part.
Do anybody have any questions before we get off? They got 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, okay. Quick questions? Oh, wait, it says we got a question. Let me see. I don't even know. Hold on. What am I doing here?
Parking
It
lot
says a
ticket.
question. Alex said, where can I get those fries? Bye, Alex.
Way too much.
Any other
Let's see if we
questions?
get like one more question. If anybody have any more questions.
Yeah.
And then if not, we'll just go. Mm-hmm.
Parking lot. Right. All right. This has been everything. We are definitely.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on.
No, of course. Like, we got to do something in the future where we talk about, I really want to dive into the contract stuff a little heavier, like, because that is a huge piece of business. Like, it's so, like, for me, it's been my biggest piece. Like damn, this is like 80% of my entire brand, like, is paperwork, truth be told. So we got to do a edition where it's just that, you know,
I agree.
just to get people to understand what that looks like when they enter entrepreneurship, especially if they plan on growing, you know?
Exactly. I'm with you on that. So sounds like a part 2. And the next time I will be in place. Yeah, I'll be able to hear me, and I'll be already done 8.
It's all good. Look, I love the rawness. It's just real. This is just what it is.
And sometimes when you have a busy life, sometimes life can be like this. Like, people just think, again, entrepreneurship is just so smooth, so blah, blah, blah. Okay, y'all jumping that damn water and get ready to swim with the sharks, because
that's it.
You literally don't eat, you only can eat what you kill out in this world. Like, literally. You only eat what you kill. So it's like, if you don't go out to hunt for what you want, you ain't gonna eat.
Come on. Come with it.
Starve. So, I
Come
always
on.
tell people all the time, like, don't let nobody rush you off your 9 to 5. Don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying? Hell, work both of them if you can.
So you figure
you get some float.
that's
I hopped off the porch and ain't look back.
That's it. It's people got to on their time, and in no rush. There's no me forcing you to, like, no. You're on your own journey. I can't intervene with that. You know.
Exactly. Well, honey, it doesn't look like we don't have any questions, but this was a great
Yes.
talk.
I appreciate you joining me today, and we'll chop it up on the behind the scenes. But thank you to the viewers and our supporters for coming on here and tapping in with us for an hour to talk all things business, all things life. But we'll be back next week, and I don't got nothing else. I appreciate y'all. Peace.
Okay. Peace and love, honey. Love you.
Love you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.